The second reading, or the first reading, had a response. I love you, Lord, my strength. Everybody, answer now. Yeah, when the reader was saying it, the response was weak. But that's the key. I love you, Lord, my strength. Respond. I didn't write it. It's written there. I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge. My shield, the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I call to the Lord, who is worthy of praise, and I have been saved from my enemies. This is the first 3 verses. She read only part. If you read Psalm 18, you will be over the moon. Psalm 18. Go and read it at home. And I love verse 29 that says, with your help, I can advance against a troop. With my God, I can scale any wall. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I didn't hear the response again. Is it the winter? In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. That is it. It takes 2 to tango. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Thy Lord reigneth. Blessed be the Lord. Let the rock of my salvation be exalted. Hosanna. Blessed be the rock. Let the rock of my salvation be exalted. That song came from Psalm 18. Love, love, love. Everybody's thinking of love. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love for the second-hand emotion? I think that's Cyndi Lauper. I know these things though. And the other one said, unbreak my heart. Say that you love. Unbreak my heart. Who needs a heart that can be broken? I need a heart that can be broken. God needs to break the hard heart and melt it. That's why he sings, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Break me, melt me, mold me, fill me, Spirit of the living God. That spirit is the spirit of love. Has it occurred to you that that love is from somewhere? There was someone, the Father, who loved the Son, and the love was too much. It became personalized and became the Holy Spirit. That's how you get the Trinity. And they couldn't contain themselves or itself. It had to come out. This thinking came home to me in the RCIA. When I go to RCIA, I tell them, I'm coming to learn from you. They don't understand that. One of the candidates, we had meaning of love for discussion. She came the week before and overheard others, those for adult teaching and refresher course at Our Lady Chapel. She said, Father, but they are talking about existence of God. I'm interested in that article. I gave her the article and said, be warned, because what you will read, the man is challenging the church authorities. But I love such. Challenge me so that I will go and do my research and come back stronger. Now she finished reading it. I said, read first chapter of Genesis 1 and 2 and connect it, since you insist on reading the existence of God, connect it with the meaning of love, which is our theme. So she came on Monday, an unbaptized Catholic who wants to be a Catholic in 3 months of intensive study. And she has the permission from the diocese. And we are doing intensive study. So I told her, what is the connection? She said she has not seen it. I said, start reading again. In the beginning was a formless void, and the Spirit of the Lord hovered over the void. I told her to stop. That Spirit was God. Will use the Spirit to bring order to chaos. That is what love does. Love brings order to the chaotic nature of your life. And if you read the newsletter, there's something I wrote, surrender to love. In Christian tradition, the stress has been on obedience, which is good. Even today, Christ will say, somebody came, which is the greatest commandment. Christ said, fine. For those who say he abolished the law, he didn't. He said, what do you read? He said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your strength, all your might, all your understanding, and your neighbor as yourself. Jesus said, yes, correct. Go and do it. But can you do it? That's the question. Before you obey the voice, something must propel you, a motivation. The catalyst is love. Nobody loves a question mark. When you appreciate something, the love that you have will make you carry even a building for that. If you are told to stay in Mass for 2 hours, you will relax. Not 20 minutes. Watch. I see here, after 30 minutes. No? You are more interested in that watch than in God. That's the truth. Some other person is relaxed. 1 hour before Mass, he's here praying rosary. How many people come before Mass? Here, in evening, I know one man. Each time I come to open the church door, he's always waiting for me. There's one old man. 6 p.m., 5 o'clock, he's standing there. Do you come for confession? He said, no. Prayer. 1 hour, he's sitting at the back. And at the end, he will smile and go home. He's a wise man. There is something he has seen you have not seen. That is love. And that's why I say to fall in love with God is the greatest romance. Augustine. To seek him, the greatest adventure. To find him, the greatest human achievement. And that is why Jesus said today, all the time you are wasting, running from pillar to post. Love God first with all. No passion, no half measure. When you do that, that is the meaning of being filled with the Spirit. Because that Spirit is the Spirit of love. That is why the psalmist is rejoicing. You are my strength. I love you, Lord, my strength, my shade, my place of refuge. With you, I can advance against a troop. I'm not afraid. Don't you want to be there? Einstein, I said, okay, let me go to scientists. The best scientist ever is Einstein. Please go home. There's no time. Google Einstein's letter to the granddaughter. After he found out the atomic bomb, E is equal to mc squared. Energy is equal to mass. When you destroy mass at high speed of light, nuclear fission, it leads to enormous power. But mankind misused it, so Einstein got tired. You know what he said? The most powerful love, there is extremely a powerful force that so far science has not found a formal explanation to. It is a force that includes all and governs all others, and is even behind any phenomenon operating in the universe, and has not yet been identified by us. The universal force is love. When scientists look for a unified theory of the universe, they forgot the most powerful unseen force. Love is light that enlightens those who give and receive it. Love is gravity because it makes some people feel attracted to others. Is it not true? You see somebody, start going toward the person. That's love. Love is power because it multiplies the best we have and allows humanity not to be extinguished in their blind selfishness. Love unfolds and reveals. For love we live and die. Love is God. God is love. This force explains everything, gives meaning to life. This is the variable we have ignored for too long. Maybe because we are afraid of love, because it is the only energy in the universe that man has not learned to drive at will. To give visibility to love, I made a simple substitution in my most famous equation. Instead of E is equal to mc squared, we accept that energy to heal the world can be obtained through love multiplied by the speed of light squared. We arrive at the conclusion that love is the most powerful force there is because it has no limits. Albert Einstein, go and Google it and read the full letter. That is Einstein for you. So I end with Romans 5, 3-5. Beautiful passage. He said our suffering brings acceptance. Acceptance brings patience. Patience engenders hope. Our hope will not disappoint us because the love of God has been poured into our hearts by the Holy Spirit that has been given to us. This helps us motivated. Enhancement. You know why I entered the seminary? I became a religious. To help people. I want when I die, at my tombstone, it is written, this here lies Father Jude, who spent his life helping people to be better. That's all. Enhancement. The only article I wrote in the seminary was on love. Philosophy on love. That's the only thing that makes sense. Wherever you go, bloom where you are planted. Stop complaining. Go and improve the lot of people. If they hurt you, forgive them. Move on. Don't be distracted. Love makes you happy. Love makes you relaxed. Love. 1 Corinthians 13. If you want to go for confession, you know how I prepare for confession? Take off 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Everything is there. Love is patient. Are you patient? Love is kind. Are you kind? Love does not hold grudges. Do you hold grudges? By the time you finish 13th chapter, you will know what to go for confession. Many people don't say, I don't know what to confess. You don't know. Somebody came to me, you don't know. I said, let us read 1 Corinthians 13. By the time we finished, the person said, give me time, let me reflect and get my sins out.